Peter William Butterblow and Other Little Folk, a picture book by Bettina Stetenkron with verses by C.J. Moore, based on German poems by Marianne Garf, Alfred Bauer and Hedwig Dietzel. Here's a little climbing team, struggling up beside the stream. Trudging with true grit and hope, they brave the mist and rocky slope. The one in front is Baldy Grand, leader of the little band, with the lantern in his hand. Then there comes old Patter Pout, who is, I must say, rather stout, but sturdily keeps stepping out. Behind him, kind Gazumpty Tum is waiting for his tiny chum, young Peter William Butterblow, who is really very slow. Just now the going's rough and hard, they press on grimly yard by yard. But once they reach the mountain top, how they'll run and skip and hop. So quietly they stand, hour after hour, in the woods listening. What do they hear? Tell me, pray. What is there to listen to all day? They hear the rustle of mice and voles, scurrying to and from their holes. They hear the murmuring of bees, fetching nectar from the trees. They hear the green woodpeckers drumming, the busy insects' endless humming. They hear the fox so softly slinking, a mother bird's alarm chink, chinking. At last a gentle evening breeze comes to stir their peaceful ease, and then they hear the clumping feet of hungry gnomes off home to eat. Trit-trot, trit-trot, here's a little fellow walking through the woods, with his sack upon his back in the dewy dawn light. Trit-trot, trit-trot. The cuckoo calls, cuckoo, cuckoo. The chattering squirrels hide from view. So does the deer, afraid and shy. But see, the little mouse peeps from her tiny house to see who's walking by. Trit-trot, trit-trot, here's a little fellow walking through the woods, with his sack upon his back in the dewy dawn light. Trit-trot, trit-trot. Old gnome Trusty Trout lives behind the stove. Every night he sallies out from his warm alcove. Once he's shut the kitchen door, he scrubs the table, sweeps the floor, chops the kindling, fetches coals, dries the dishes, plates and bowls. Working as quietly as he can, he stokes the fire and turns the pan, then humming softly to himself, he tidies up the cupboard shelf. At last, when all is neatly stored, it's time for his usual reward. Nuts with syrup, and of course, porridge oats with apple sauce. Next, a tasty bit of cheese goes rather well. Then, if you please, a large slice of that almond cake which the family loves to bake. Then with much and yummy, yummy, licking lips and rubbing tummy, the old gnome curls up in a heap and very soon is fast asleep. Under the bright summer sun, what could be more fun than to go searching far and wide all along the warm hillside? How soon the summer day will pass with hunting through the hazy grass. Take your jug or pot or cup, don't stop until you fill it up. And why do we spend these happy hours searching amongst the meadow flowers to find wild strawberries ripe and red for a supper snack with milk and bread? Sometimes at night upon the stair little sounds disturb the air. Tiny slippers flip-flop flapping, tiny hands clap, clap, clapping, a little bell ring, ring, ringing, a little voice sing, sing, singing. Who's that wandering through the house? Is it a child? Is it a mouse? Who's that roaming about our home? I do believe it's a little gnome. Heaving oh and humping oh, homeward bound they trek, each one with a precious load on his little back. Each one with a basket full, coming two by two, quartz agate and crystals, jewels of every hue, nuggets from the quarry, gold dust from the stream, silver from the mountain's heart, a poor man's dream. All this wealth and riches will secretly be stored, where nobody will ever find the gnome's treasure hoard. All night long on the mountain side the gnomes dance and play, under the silent circling stars, from the first fall of eventide till the bright break of day. Round and round and round they whirl in their joyful throng, and down in the valley town below the dreams of a sleeping boy or girl may echo with a faint, far-off song.